Hello. Good morning, good afternoon. My headphones aren't connected. Give me a second. All right, we're connected. It's happening. All right, hi, welcome to today's yoga lunch break. I'm very happy that you're here. And I'm excited about this practice. It is titled Gentle Yoga to Increase Focus, which could mean like 1 million different things. And so today, class is going to be broken into 3 distinct parts to give you a taste of a couple different methods that you can use the physical practice of yoga to bring yourself back to your center and ultimately increase your capacity to focus. So the first section is going to engage a breath called Ujjayi breath, which is called breath of victory. It's a really powerful breath to help anchor a busy mind and build some heat internally. It'll be Ujjayi breath paired with some really gentle stretching and just kind of like opening up through the neck and shoulders. Second part of class is going to move on to some bigger movements. We'll do some standing sun salutations, practicing movement as meditation. So we'll repeat it enough times that the rhythm of some of the simple movements can help to create sort of this like mental Zen focus state. And then the third section of class is going to be balance focus. So the body will be warm, your core will be engaged. And if you've ever tried to stand on one leg, you know that if your mind isn't totally in it, you're balancing on one leg and you're like, oh, I have to email so-and-so later, like you just fall down. So it's sort of the ultimate test of our capacity to stay present as a means to stay upright. So 3 sections of class. I hope that you find something that works really well for you. And for the first section, Ujjayi breath, I'm going to teach it to you this close to the camera, and then we'll move on to the mat to child's pose. So if you're not familiar with Ujjayi breath, it's also known as breath of victory. It's a breath that goes in through the nose and out through the nose while you're constricting the back of your throat. So I'll show you in a moment, but let's just arrive together with 3 big breaths. So sit yourself up tall wherever you are. Spine is long. Close your eyes if that feels good to you. Breathe in through your nose. And open mouth exhale, relaxing through the shoulders, softening the face. Good. Again, like that. Breathing in nice and slow. Breathing out, letting go. Good. 1 more like that. Breathe in, fill up. And sigh it out. Good. Okay. So I'll demonstrate Ujjayi and then I'll walk you through it. So here's how it goes. I'll do it one more time. All right, so breathe in through your nose and breathe out your mouth like you're trying to fog up a mirror. Okay, again, like that. In through the nose, out through the mouth, fog up a mirror. And now we'll close the mouth partway through. So in through your nose, fog up the mirror, close your mouth. Good. Your tongue will go to the roof of your mouth. Let's try that one more time. Breathe in. Let's put all the pieces together now. In through the nose and out through the nose with that constriction in the throat. If fogging up a mirror does not click for you, maybe think about engaging your vocal cords the way you would if you were whispering. Okay, let's try again. In through the nose. Constrict the back of the throat, out through the nose. 2 more. Nice job, last one. Good, okay. All right, we're gonna get started in child's pose. This breath is an option. It takes some time to get used to, so if you're not there yet, you're welcome to breathe, honestly, however you want to. After class, I will put a link into the description below to fuller tutorial of that. Some teachers describe it so helpfully, so there'll be more later if you want to get into it. But we are meeting together in child's pose. So your toes touch, knees are open wide. Let your chest rest down and start to engage that Ujjayi breath again here. So breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. 4 more like that, welcoming yourself into this space. Using the breath as an anchor to keep your mind present here, even though it's the middle of the day and you're just doing something else. Good. One more full round Ujjayi if you're still using it. Good. Take one more breath in. And let your exhale crawl your fingertips over towards the right side, finding a big stretch through the left side body. Full round of Ujjayi breath here. Good. Inhale, crawl back to the center, and your exhale takes you over towards the left, finding the stretch along the right side body. Full round here. And crawl back to center, press yourself up onto all fours, tabletop position. Invitation to keep the Ujjayi breath through this whole little section. Option to release it if it's not doing anything for you. Drop your belly towards the ground, tip your tailbone up, lift your chin. This is cow pose. Spend a couple breaths here, moving side to side, front to back, just checking in with the body, breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Inhale. And as you exhale, find cat pose. Arch your spine. Tuck your chin towards your chest. A few breaths here just to take inventory of how the body feels. And now we'll find a flow between these two shapes. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. 3 more rounds. Take it on your own. Let your breath lead. Good job. One more full round. Then come back to a neutral spine. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. This is the way the back half feels in cat pose. So your core is lightly engaged, and with your tailbone tucked, drop your hips back and to the left. So a hip hinge towards your left ankle, and then come back up to center, breathing in. And as you breathe out, the hips go back and to the right, stretching outer hip, lower back. Couple rounds like this, breathing into center, breathing out as you hinge. Good, one more round. Nice and easy, moving slowly, unhurried. All right, come back to tabletop. Make your way to seated, seated, flat on your butt. Put your feet out in front of you. We're gonna do just a little bit of a check-in with the hips. So feet might be pretty far away from you. Knees can be open wide. Just feel what works for you. Hands come behind you to prop you up. Don't let yourself totally collapse down. Use some integrity through the spine, a lifted chest. Feet can be really wide here. Breathe in. And as you exhale, drop your knees towards the left and turn your face to the right. Breathe here. Notice any sensations, especially through the right hip. Keep your chest lifted, neck is long. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Chin and knees come back to center. Breathe in. And as you exhale, look left, knees drop over towards the right. Big internal rotation for the left hip. Checking in with the neck too. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we'll find a little flow. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees left, look right. Inhale, center. Exhale, look left, knees to the right. Let's do one more round. Inhale to center. Exhale, drop to the left. Donkey is just bathing in the sun here. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop to the right. Nice job. Just checking in with the hips. Come back to center and make your way back onto a tabletop. We'll do one more exercise in this position. So next are bird dogs, which are really great for strengthening the low back and also the front of your core. Spread your fingers really wide. Send your right toes straight back. Now the invitation here is to lift the right leg so it's up in line with the rest of your body. Notice if you're like opening the right hip a whole lot to get it lifted. We're more worried about a long, strong leg than a high leg. So think about flexing your toes back towards your shin, kicking your heel back behind you, lengthening the leg. Core is engaged. You can stay just like this. Maybe you want to bring the left arm forward. Lengthening through left fingertips and right toes, breathe in. And as you exhale, with your core tight, hug elbow to knee underneath you. Good. Inhale, lengthen arm and leg. Exhale, crunch. Move really slowly like you're moving through water. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale, crunch. Nice job. You got 1 more. Breathe in and lengthen. Breathe out, elbow to knee, and release back onto all fours. Let's take it on the other side. This is a lot on your wrists. Experiment with bringing your top of your fist to the earth, the top of your knuckles. This can help take some strain off the wrist. So now left toes go straight back, and then lift the left leg. Notice our sides are super asymmetrical. So is this side, is it tougher for the hip to extend back without opening? Take a moment to kind of get your bearings, to lengthen, tighten the whole left leg. Decide if you want to move the arm too. If so, reach the right arm forward. Take a moment, breathe in and expand. And as you exhale, elbow to knee, come to touch underneath you. Good. Inhale, lengthen, extend long. Exhale, elbow to knee. We got 3 more. Option to keep the Ujjayi breath here for a little more of a heated challenge. Good. 2 more. Great control. Last one. Make it your best. And release. Beautiful job. Take a moment to just like wiggle out through the wrists. We're about to go to a downward dog, but I know it's been a lot on the wrists, so you're just shaking through the hands. Maybe making some gentle circles with the wrist, first in one direction, and then in the other. And then you're gonna make your way to downward facing dog, please. Palms are on the earth, about shoulder width distance. Hips go up and back. Pedal out through the legs. Stretching into the Achilles, the calf, all along the back of your hamstrings. Take a big breath in. Ujjayi out your nose. 1 more like that. Breathe in. Exhale, Ujjayi. Good. Now inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk your feet up behind your hands. You're releasing into a big forward fold, ragdoll pose. Let your chest hang heavy. Knees can be really bent. Legs can be really far apart. This is supposed to feel good along your low back and your hamstrings, so make any adjustments that you need to find that space. And if you think you're relaxing your neck and your shoulders, relax them even more. A lot of options here. You can just stay and sway side to side. Maybe you want to find some twists here, maybe a chest expansion. Maybe you want to crawl towards one foot and then towards the other for a lateral stretch. You have 4 more breaths here to find what you need in this fold. One more full round of breath. All right, bring your hands to your hip creases. Bend your knees really generously. Lift yourself up to stand. We're entering part 2 of today's practice where we're going to be moving. You're welcome to keep that Ujjayi breath if working with it is really supporting you. You can also move back to something that feels more natural. So find a standing position at the front of your mat. If your cat is in the way, maybe you're sort of in the middle of your mat. Toes are spread wide, feet pressed down into the ground. Power up your legs. Engage your glutes, hug your core in tight. Take a breath in, reach your arms up high. And as you exhale, you're going to find a gentle side bend towards the right. So I like to bring my right hand to my left rib cage to think about lengthening along the side body. Legs are strong to help support you in this side bend. Relax the left shoulder away from the ear. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. Inhale to center, mountain pose. Exhale, bend the other way, reaching first up, then over with the right hand. You might bring your left hand to your side or to your low back or this rib cage offering. Relax the right shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, back bend, squeeze your glutes, push your hips forward, lift up through the heart. Maybe you bring your arms back into these big goalposts. Create some space for the neck. Breathe in here. Breathe out here. Good. Inhale, mountain, reach straight up. Exhale, fold forward, soften at the knees, hands come down. Inhale, lift halfway, palms come to your shins or your thighs. Exhale, high plank and pause. Plant your palms, shoulder width distance, step straight back. Now, one option is to hold high plank this whole time. Another invitation is to go into cobra pose together. So for cobra, breathe in, hinge forward. And as you exhale, lower all the way to your belly. You might lower to your knees first. Inhale, cobra pose, push your toenails down, lift your chest up. Think about how long your spine is from your tailbone out through the top of your head. Gaze straight down, breathe in. Exhale, lower to the mat. Good, inhale, high plank, meeting those who stayed in high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use your core to lift your hips up. Good, now that's the sequence we're going to flow through now, matching breath to movement, and we're gonna flow 3 times. So it's gonna be a little faster, but I invite you to really let your breath be your guide and see if you can let the body follow the breath. It helps create that sense of focus, that sense of groundedness and calm. So breathe in, breathe out. Here we go, inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, walk to meet your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, push your feet down, reach. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, mountain, reach tall. Exhale, bend left, keep your shoulders soft. Good, inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend, lift the heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward with soft knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank and pause or lower straight to your belly. Inhale, optional cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. 2 more times through. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, stretch. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend, lift your chest. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank and pause or lower down. Inhale, cobra pose if you're taking it. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push to high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, last time through, I invite you to try closing your eyes for parts of this. See what it feels like to let your body move through intuition. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Good, inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, bend right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, bend left. Keep your legs strong. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank and hold or lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk to meet your hands, forward fold. Bring your hands to your hips, bend your knees, lift yourself to standing. We got one more section. Last is the balancing section. We're going to do 4 different shapes, alternating both legs. Is hugely a mental practice. Like, yes, it is about stability through the legs and the core, but notice what happens the first time that you falter. Our tendency to start this mental narrative about how much we suck at balancing, oh, today's not my day, and all of this stuff, that really feeds the practice. So if you're like, balancing is going to be a challenge for me today, bring a chair, go next to a wall, like set yourself up to be successful, and know that there's more to explore here with the yoga than just the performance of the pose. So just want to offer that. So, all right, first is eagle pose. I actually start with one leg mountain. The invitation come back to one leg mountain. If any of these poses moves into territory, that's just more than you're looking for today. So for one leg mountain, you're going to push your left foot down, lift the right leg up. Important that your hips are parallel to each other, so bring your hands to your hips. Your hip points should be level with each other. Right leg is really strong. Right ankle is directly under the right knee, toes back. Core is engaged, spine is long. You might stay right here throughout the rest of this practice and work with the wobbling in the left ankle, work with the fatigue of the right leg. Breathe through all of that. If you want to move on to eagle pose, take a breath in. And as you exhale, cross the right leg over the left. Then swoop the left elbow under the right. Maybe your palms weave to touch. Maybe you take a big bear hug. Wherever you are, squeeze your legs together, squeeze your elbows towards each other, and lean back like there's a wall right behind you. Find something non-moving to send your breath to. Keep your face soft. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Good. Inhale, one leg mountain, unwind with control. And exhale, both feet come to the ground. We'll do that on the other side. So push the right foot into the earth. Inhale, one leg, mountain, lift the left leg. Give yourself a minute to get situated here. Hands come to hips. Hips are parallel. Notice that probably the left hip is up higher. What's it like to bring that more into neutral? Left thigh is strong, heel under knee, toes flex back. Engage your core, send the crown of your head high. You can stay right here or together, inhale. Exhale, eagle on the left. Left leg comes over the right. Right elbow comes under left. Maybe weave palms to touch. Maybe grab bear hug. If you can sink your hips further back and still lean your shoulders back. Good, keep breathing. You're doing great. Inhale, one leg, mountain, unwind. And exhale, both feet on the ground. Love it. All right, we're gonna just keep going right through. So, leg mountain again, push the left foot down, inhale, lift the right leg. To stay, or as you exhale, find standing figure four. Right ankle crosses over the left knee. You might bring your palms to heart center. Sink your hips back. Keep your right toe flexed back towards your shin. Notice any sensations or opening through the left hip. Feel the left hamstring working for you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, one leg mountain, unwind. Nice and steady. Exhale, both feet to the ground. All right, on the other side, plant the right foot. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, standing figure four. If you'd like to move on, left ankle over right knee. Sink the hips back. Good. Think about keeping your spine really long. You're reaching the body at this high diagonal line. Can you create more space between your ears and your shoulders? Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice job. Inhale, one leg mountain, unwind. Exhale, both feet on the earth. All right, last up is tree pose. Lots of options here. So for tree, start. Plant your left foot down into the ground. You can bring your right foot either to kickstand against the left ankle. Maybe it comes up to the low calf. Or maybe you want to pick up the foot and bring it up into the upper thigh. We're avoiding the knee joint because it's delicate. But whatever expression of this you're in, send your right knee more back behind you. And let the stability through your legs bring a little bit of openness through the chest. Maybe you even grow some branches. Couple breaths here. Maybe blowing in the wind like a tree does. It's all good. Inhale here. And as you exhale, if you have branches, bring them back to center. And then release the foot. Good. Right, last side, last exercise. Spread your right toes wide, right foot presses down, and then left foot kickstands, comes to the low calf, maybe goes all the way up. It's up to you. Maybe you want to keep your hands on your hips as you're working on stability through the core. Maybe you play with branches again on this side. Maybe the branches different. Play with it. Be curious. Explore. Keep the breath at the front and the center. 2 more rounds here. Good. Last breath in together. And as you exhale, hands come through heart center, then release the left foot down. All right, we would be remiss if we did not take a chance to just like wiggle and shake a little bit, any last little bit of tension or anxiety or just like weird energy that you're carrying with you. Literally shake it out. I believe Taylor Swift wrote a song about this. Bring your palms to touch at heart center. Blink your eyes closed or find a soft gaze in front of you. Take a moment to stand fully in your body in this moment, in your power, feeling the feet on the floor. Noticing any sensations through the legs, through your core, maybe through and shoulders, any aliveness, any heat. Breath in, sweep your arms up high. Big breath out, hands come to heart center. 2 more like that. Inhale, reach up, maybe look up. Breathe out, draw it to your heart. Last one, inhale. And exhale, let it all go. All right. Ooh, 101, I'm only a tiny bit over. Thanks for joining me for today's movement break. I'm curious to know what you thought. If one of those 3 things felt much more purposeful to you as a tool for focusing, use those as keywords to search the rest of this channel. We do a lot of those things that we did in those throughout other videos. So check them out. If this supported you or helped you today, please share it with a friend. And then I'll just see you next time. So we'll be back next Wednesday with the 60-minute practice and next Friday for a lunch break. Thanks so much for joining, and I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you later.